I wanted to introduce myself before I started yapping, yap. This channel is fairly new. So I definitely want y'all to go ahead and start subscribing now, so that we can build our community of sisterhood over here. But I really wanted to talk about how you are allowed to outgrow people. You are. You are allowed to evolve and thrive and grow into all that God is calling you to grow into. And it doesn't mean that you are being mean, you're being fake, you're being phony. It's just mean that God is taking you from one place to the next. And I just wanted to encourage whoever is going through transition. My kids are home, y'all. It's still summer. It's still summer. We're out here thriving and growing while raising kids, if you have kids. But and I'm not going to edit. I'm gonna try not to edit my videos because I really want to just start, like, really dive in and talk to y'all. But again, as I was saying, you are allowed to become, right? And without feeling like you're leaving anyone behind. You have to understand that your growth is intentional. The things that God has placed in you, if you're anything like me, the things that God has placed in you, He did it in secret. No one knew about it. So of course it's going to come across as if you're changing, but it's not that you're changing. You are evolving into the next, right? And a lot of things that God is doing in our lives, He is doing it with your future at the forefront. Okay. And sometimes we do have to say goodbye to certain places, certain things that we used to do, and things that we used to do, we can no longer do it anymore. For example, when I was growing up in my 20s, I used to go to the club a lot, y'all. Like, I used to party a lot. And me growing up in church, I grew up in church since my mom sent me to church since I was around 4 years old. And I used to party with my friends in high school. And I remember going to the club, and I used to club a lot on Thursday nights, girls getting free drinks and stuff like that. And I used to party a lot. Your girl used to party. And I know you guys are getting familiar with who I am, but I'm a Jesus girl. That's my guy, and I love him. So I remember going to the club one night, and there were a lot of people there, men, women, girls, and we were just having a good time. And people were smoking, and I've never done drugs before, but we were having a good time. And I would never forget hearing the voice of God saying, "You do not belong here," right? And that alone was the voice that I needed to stop going to the clubs. And from that night till now, I have never stepped foot in a club ever again. And my friends weren't happy with that at first. Not saying that they pressured me. They were like, okay, they knew I was a Christian. They were Christians too. They knew I was a Christian, but they weren't like upset or anything about it. But there are some of you that your friends, y'all go out and y'all have a good time in sin. And there are people that will make you feel horrible for choosing the life that God has for you. And I will go to tell you, that's on them. Okay? Oh, well, because we have to get to a place where we not looking at, I'm Jamaican, and we be like, we don't watch no face, right? We're got to get to a place where people and pleasing people doesn't matter when it comes to the will of heaven. Okay. And I had to come to a place where I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to the club anymore. And it was like, okay, Raquel, whatever. And they would come and tell me how amazing their nights were. But I had to honestly pull away from that group of friends, because guess what? If I would have continued to be around them, always going out, looking good, going out, I would have been pulled right back. So God pulled me away. He set me apart. And when God is setting you apart, that is when God is stretching you and growing you to all that He's calling you to be. Okay? So I come to tell you that you are allowed. I'm giving you permission. This is your big sister talking to you. I'm giving you permission to outgrow people and not feel bad for it. Okay? Because God is taking you from one place to the next, and He don't need anything tainting and messing with what He is doing in your life. All right. But that's all I'm going to say. go ahead and subscribe now, because you will get more chit chat videos, yapping videos like this from me. And I hope you guys are having a blessed summer, and follow me on all my platforms. I'm gonna leave everything down below. How about y'all leave the same thing too? Let me know y'all Instagrams, let me know y'all TikToks, like share y'all stuff down below. Let me know where y'all from, because this is my first initial video, and I will let you guys know a little bit about my testimony. Your girl been through a lot, but I'll let y'all know a little bit of my testimony later on in another video. But until then, you guys be blessed. Bye, girl. Love you.